This guide shows you how to download and install the Windows 10 October 2020 update, also known as 20H2. Now, this update has just been released in October 2020 and adds some new features to Windows 10. I must say, if your machine is a production machine or is very important to you and you don't want to risk mucking up the machine, then please wait until the update automatically installs. I always say it's a good idea to not install updates when they first become available, certainly these upgrades of Windows 10, because they're often found to have bugs in them, as I don't think that Microsoft do test their new products as rigidly as they used to. So what I always say is leave it for a few months, let everybody else be the tester, let everybody else be the guinea pig for these things. So if the stuff on your machine isn't really important to you, then like I say, go ahead with it. But please make sure you back up anything important to you before you do this, just in case it does go wrong, because I or Microsoft won't be held responsible for any loss in following this video. So first of all, open up Windows 10, click on the Start button in the bottom left hand corner of the screen so the Start menu appears, okay, and then go up to the cog just up there and click on the cog. Then this window should appear. Move your mouse over Update and Security, click that once, okay, and then move your mouse over Windows Update there and click that once. Now here it may say to you download and install Windows 10 Update 20H2. If it does, then you can just click install now and just follow the instructions on the screen. However, like mine, it hasn't given us the option to download and install that. That could be one of a couple of reasons. It could well be that my computer just isn't ready for the update on it. Microsoft might be aware of a potential problem which might stop the machine from working, so therefore they haven't offered me the update. It could be that they're just rolling out the update to a certain amount of customers to see how it goes, and then they're going to roll it out to a few more after the first batch of updates have completed successfully, and on and on and on. So don't panic if you haven't got that update shown here. But if you still want to go ahead and still want to download and install it, then follow the instructions. If you're thinking, well, perhaps I will wait for a little while, then just click on the cross just up there in the top right hand corner of the screen and carry on using your computer as normal. But like I say, if you do want to go ahead with it, then the next thing you need to do is open up your browser. So I'm going to open up Microsoft Edge. You can do this, I believe, from any browser. Doesn't really matter which one, just as long as it's not Internet Explorer, as Internet Explorer is old, outdated, insecure and no longer supported, so it probably won't work. Once the browser has opened, go to the address bar right at the very top of the screen, just up here, delete out anything that's in it, and then we need to type in there the following. So we need to type in there https://www.microsoft.com/en-us/software-download/Windows 10, all in lowercase and no spaces. Once you've done this, press enter or return on your keyboard. I will paste that link in the description of the video. Okay, and then you should see this website load. And then what you want to do is you want to move your mouse over this Update Now button. Move it over there and left click once. Okay, it'll then start to download this in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. That's if you're using Edge or Chrome. If you're using Firefox, then it may download it in the top right hand corner of the screen. But anyway, once it's downloaded, we want to click on Open File. But if you haven't got an open file, then all you need to do is to close down the browser, click on the little yellow folder down here, or if you haven't got a yellow folder down here, click on the Start button and then click on this file just here, the Documents file. Okay, and then all we need to do is click on the Downloads folder from the left hand side of the screen just here. and we should see in there a Windows 10 upgrade 9252 file. So double click on that. The screen will then darken and it will then say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Well, as long as it says Microsoft Windows and the verified publisher is Microsoft Corporation, then it's okay to move your mouse over yes and left click once. If it doesn't show that, then click on no and do not proceed. Right, so I've just clicked on yes. And this bit, like I say, might take a little while, just depends on the speed of your computer and your internet connection. Okay, so up comes the Windows 10 Update Assistant and it's checking for updates. So there we go. So it says update to the latest version of Windows 10. One of the best features of Windows 10 is that it keeps getting better with every update. This PC is not currently running the latest and most secure version of Windows 10. This PC is running version 2004. The latest version is 2009. We can help you get the latest security enhancements and features improvements. Click update now to get started. So here's the chance, here's your last chance to back out. So if you really don't feel you need this update, or your machine is crucial, or you haven't backed it up yet, then click do not update now. Go and back your machine up if you need to, or go and get on with your life and wait for the update to automatically come through. But if you want to live life dangerously and on the edge and you want to carry on with this update, then move your mouse over update now, just over there, and left click once. So it was checking device compatibility and now it should say congratulations, this PC is compatible. So it says we'll start downloading Windows 10 in a moment. So there you go, it's now downloading. Now this bit is going to take a while. It could take several hours. It just depends on the speed of your internet connection and also the speed of your computer. So now's the time to walk away from this and just let it do what it's got to do. It is fully automatic from now on. You've still got the opportunity, if you want to now, to cancel the update and do it later, but once you lose that cancel update option down there, then don't try and stop it. Like I say, it could take many hours. Just be very patient with it. If you're running it on a laptop, then please make sure that it's plugged in at the mains, so that the battery doesn't run out halfway through the update, because this is going to drain the power of your laptop quite a bit, because it is going to be using the CPU quite a lot and doing quite processor and RAM intensive tasks over the next hour or so. So I'm going to pause this video and we're going to come back to it when it's nearing the end of certain stages and see how it's going. Okay, so it's nearly finished the downloading phase. It's at 99%, but don't get too excited because it's still got to install. We're still a long way off having the latest version of Windows 10. So a little bit more patience is required here, and there we go. It's now going to verify the download. Now generally this part is very quick, but there is another step after the verifying of the download, or even a couple of steps. So as you can see, it's nearly ending this, and there we go. It's now doing the updating step, which this bit is going to take quite a while. So once again, go away, make yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, make yourself some dinner, some lunch, have a lay down. It's going to be a while. Okay, so the update has just finished this part of it, but it says your PC needs to restart to complete the update. So save your work, leave your PC plugged in and turned on. If you choose to restart later, we'll automatically restart the PC when you're not using it. The update usually takes around 90 minutes or less to complete, but we'll let you know once it's finished. So you can either leave it until this countdown timer goes down to 0, or if you want to use your PC at the moment, you can click restart later, or if you're ready to finalise the update, then just click restart now, which I'm going to do now. So I've just clicked it and it says you're about to be signed out. Windows 10 Update Assistant will reboot your device to complete the update. So let's just click close. I don't know if you need to click close or not, but it should automatically reboot in a sec and continue the update. So just leave it for a little while. It should do it, like I say, automatically. And there we go, mine's now restarting. Did take about a minute before it started restarting. So as I say, once again, go away, leave it, have yourself another meal, have yourself another lie down. This is probably going to take a little while. Like it says, it could take around 90 minutes. Hopefully it won't take that long, but be prepared for 90 minutes or more. So as you can see, it's now working on updates. Again, I'm going to pause this video and we're going to come back to it in a little while. Okay, so it's got to 30% and the computer's now rebooting. And it's carrying on working on updates. Now, if the history of Windows upgrades is anything to go by, then I think it's going to do the same thing at around about 70% again. So this bit's going to take a bit of time. The percentage might jump backwards and forwards. I think usually on older updates it got to about 50-60% and then jumped back to about 47-48%, but anyway, up until now that has taken to get to 30% well over an hour for me, so hopefully yours has been quicker. I'm going to pause this video again and we'll come back to it shortly. Okay, so it's quickly jumped up to 60%. The screen has actually resized itself, as you can see, and it's hanging again on 60%. So again, I'm going to pause this and we'll come back to it. Oh, there you go, it's dropped back from 60% to 57%. Quite normal, don't worry, not an indication that anything's gone wrong at this stage. So I'm going to come back to this in a few moments when it gets to the next stage. And there we go, the percentage has just jumped really from 57% back up to 64%, and it's just jumped to 71%. I think in a moment it goes to about 75 and then the system should reboot. And there we go, it got to 75% and it's now rebooting. Okay, so it's now jumped up to 85%. Again, I'm going to pause this, we'll come back to it shortly. Okay, so it says it's 100% done. May take a few more seconds, so just bear with it. And there we go, the screen's gone blank. And we've now got please wait come up in the middle of the screen, and we're now logging in and we're getting the usual hi, we've got some updates for your PC message. So again, this bit might take a bit of time, so just be patient. I think this is the last part of the update. Hopefully once this bit's done, then you're up to date. So there you go, this might take several minutes. No, this will take several minutes. So don't turn your PC off, just be patient with it. And there we go, almost there. And here we go, so it tells us you've got the latest update. So we've got there, go through these tips to see what's inside. So let's just click on the next button there. So it's saying, what's your favourite mode? Make your apps and app tiles stand out with light or dark mode. So it tells you that you can choose dark or light mode. I mean, that was there before. Keep tabs on your website. When you're on frequently used website and have a lot of tabs open, pin that site to your taskbar, then just hover over the pin to see a preview of all the open tabs. To pin the website to the taskbar in Microsoft Edge, go to settings and more tools and then pin to taskbar. Quickly jump between web pages with Alt. Select the Alt and Tab to toggle through all the apps and items you have opened, including website tabs in Microsoft Edge. Well, that is new. And that's it. So visit the Tips app homepage to get even more tips and discover new things. So there we go. Let's just and that's a message to say thank you for upgrading to the latest version of Windows 10. So just exit out of that, and there we go. You're all up to date. The start button is there on mine. It's just the where it's reloaded, it's actually changed the screen resolution. But there you go. So that showed you how to update your Windows 10 system or upgrade your Windows 10 system to the 2009, also known as October 2020, also known as 20H2 updates. Hope this guide helps, and thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at CWTech. That's at CWTech on Twitter. And don't forget to check out my other videos in my YouTube channel. Just Google Chris Waite YouTube. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your support.